Welcome back to day 50 of the Shutdown Diaries. It is Monday, May 4th, and we are spending our day shut down here in Buena Park, as usual, everybody. It's the usual, right, everybody?
Hello. Hi.
Has anything changed?
Yes, might be wearing the ugliest thing I have worn since the show started.
Look, we like that hat.
Come on.
Do we?
It looks like a 1980s arcade or pizza joint carpet.
That's exactly what I was going to say it looked like.
But you love that shirt. I've seen you wear that before.
I do. But I have noticed, and maybe I'm packing the pounds with the shutdown. It's tight on me.
Yeah, all my clothes are getting tight on me.
I'm like, uh-oh.
Hello, everyone.
Y'all good? I'm fine.
I'm really lonely.
Well, maybe because you're in the back.
You don't join us up here.
As you can see by the crud we have here, it's May the 4th. When did this stupid May the 4th thing come about, Austin?
November 11th, 2012. Disney signed a $4.1 billion contract with George Lucas.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
'Cause
It was never a thing before Disney.
Today we were sitting inside and Austin said something stupid and I actually walked outside to do a lap.
You did.
What did I say? I don't know. Probably something.
You're talking about your fortune cookie.
Yeah. You didn't know that you could have
A
makeup
genetic
be a part of
makeup.
like genetic makeup
Well, I thought it
versus.
meant, like in your makeup, like makeup.
Uh
We should have Austin do his makeup.
huh. But let me ask you. I grew up in the Star Wars generation. There was never a May the 4th to be with you.
No, but-
You know what? I know that it's supposed to be this great day of fandom and stuff, but I think it's just stupid.
Well, why isn't it May 25th?
Well, that's what I think.
When
That's when the movie came out.
Because May the 4th.
I kind of like
May the
holidays,
4th.
so any excuse to celebrate anything, I'll take. So, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Well, we know it's fake because you grew up with Star Wars. Luna grew up with Episode 1, and I grew up with Attack of the Clones.
And it was never a thing.
And it was never a thing.
No. It's a completely...
Yeah.
It's like Sweetheart's Day.
Yeah.
Or Father's Day. These are fake holidays.
Talk like a pirate day.
Talk
It's
like a pirate
Father's Day's
day.
too high. It's more like talk like a pirate day.
But-
Just for fun.
But I think it goes along the same lines of why I think Die Hard is a summer movie. Because it came out in freaking July.
Yeah.
That's when we all saw it. It was hot out.
Yeah.
Yes, the movie takes place at Christmas. Yes, there's a Christmas tree. Yes, it ends with, oh, the weather outside is...
Iron Man 3 falls under the
But
same banner.
I kind of
these-
think of it as a Christmas movie.
These
too.
movies came out when they came out.
Nobody
But
cares.
it doesn't. But the
Yeah,
movie,
no, you're right.
But
Give it
the
enough
movie
time.
takes place in Christmas time, so
Yeah.
it's a Christmas movie.
Thank you.
That's it?
Here's
Yeah.
the thing, you guys are missing the fact that you two just go, I know this movie because of the setting. You pay attention to the characters, you look at the movie itself. He here, the guy filming, is a movie buff, a historian. To him, it's not just a movie, it's the set of actors, it's the production. You like the production of the movie.
Well,
you
that's
pay.
sad.
Sir,
Well, yeah, I went to the theater. It's a whole
Yes.
experience.
Yes.
And it was hot.
There's a difference between the way you look at movies and the way he looks at movies.
I don't care.
As
the
someone
way.
who once obsessed over something, not just the show, but the actors and the production and where it was, I am no different than my father, except for the fact that Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie because it's about Christmas.
But it came out in the summer.
It doesn't matter, it's a Christmas movie.
But it came out in the summer.
How many Christmas books came out during Christmas?
Is Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie?
What is that?
Is Long Kiss Goodnight? These are all Shane Black movies that he wrote because Shane Black has a Christmas fetish. Lethal Weapon, Last Boy Scout, Iron Man 3.
I think a lot of us have a Christmas fetish.
It doesn't bother you that they turn the Mandarin into a joke?
No, it's
The
a
only
great
veteran she
movie.
knows that.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, during this time of need, I actually think the radio should start playing Christmas music. Because I want
We
Christmas
we
back.
suggested that a few weeks
I
ago.
want to go back to Christmas.
The
Christmas
guy on
is
American
nice.
Idol has a Christmas tree in his living room. Did you
And
catch that?
Maybe
He,
last
he didn't make it
Christmas,
though, did he?
No.
The virus was already here and killing all of us, but at least we were having fun, dang it.
Were we?
So
Yeah. It was
talk
Christmas
about
time.
American Idol. How's it going?
I'm happy with the top 10.
I'm happy with the top 10 too.
I got
There's
all
only
my
You mean the top
favorites.
11, right?
The top
Oh,
11,
sorry, top
yeah.
11.
I got all my favorites. I'm happy. Margie Mays liked my comment on Instagram.
came
She
in all
knows I
excited in the
exist.
bedroom.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that hilarious?
It's a big deal, okay? I love her. It's a big deal.
Oh, just amazing. Just the greatest thing ever.
Let me ask you an important question. Who's Margie May?
Johnny West's girlfriend.
Mhm.
Duh.
But she also auditioned for American Idol. Was it last year or the year before?
I think she did it twice.
I thought Johnny West was
with
with Jane West.
She's done it twice. She
I got
never
that.
makes it.
But her boyfriend made it into top 10. Wow. They're so cute. I love them so much.
Puck is here making
I like
noise
her
the whole
better,
time.
actually. Sorry.
I like them both together. I think they're cute and they support each other and they're both talented.
True. I just like her better. I have a favorite.
Yes, you can have a favorite, Mom.
So what have you brought us today, Rachel?
Oh, yeah, it's my turn? Okay.
Look at
So,
these things.
All I ever do is talk about dolls because dolls are everything. However, I do collect other things. This is a childhood collection from my actual childhood. So I grew up in the 70s when Avon was huge. My mom ordered from Avon weekly. Everything in our house was Avon. And the kids section of the Avon catalog used to be a lot bigger and a lot better. Not to mention they just did fun novelty stuff that they don't really do anymore. So they had a lot of items back in the 70s and 80s that were based around makeup as food and these cool brooches that are cologne brooches that you could actually wear.
Well, let's show them real quick here. These are the brooches?
Yes, I have a few doubles. But like, okay, so this is Frosty the Snowman, right? He has a brooch. You could wear him. However, during your day, you need a little bit of pretty smell going on. You would just open it up, and inside there would be cologne that you could touch here, here. Oh, they still smell good. Some of them may actually still have some cologne in them. Which
I
one
want to
did
smell
see?
Frosty's guts.
Smell Frosty's guts. Oh, here, this one still has
I
the
bet
cologne
Frosty's
in it.
guts.
Wait, let's get a sniff here.
God.
Look, Austin.
Oh,
This
it
one's-
smells like 70s.
This
Let's
one's
see
kind
it.
of crystallized. It still has the
Let's
cologne
see
in
it.
it.
Is this like radioactive?
The apples
Touch
were
it.
very popular.
It just kind of smells like antique store.
These are hard to find at antique stores, and if you do find them, you're gonna pay anywhere between $20 and up per brooch. They're really, really rare. So I love these. There's one with perfume in it.
Oh, this one's cute.
It's a skunk. I had a lot more as a kid, but I've lost a lot of them.
Wait. Don't tell me the skunk one has a scent on the back. It doesn't.
Oh, is that just the brooch
I
one?
want to know what I wanted to know what the skunk smelled like.
No, he does.
Oh.
His flips down.
There you go. When your lady wants to smell like a skunk.
So these ones I cherish and I loved. However, also came out was the makeup line. So like their sunglasses that still have makeup in it.
Oh, lovely, Mom.
I wonder if it still works.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh, no. Oh, rubbing those 40-year-old
Vintage.
chemicals all over yourself.
It just smells old.
Yeah.
What's it gonna do? You're not gonna
Oh,
die.
Aw,
Okay,
I smell
so
it.
like the Oreos,
What is that?
I think it's also lip stuff. I don't know, read it. Lip gloss. The hamburger. How's a hamburger open, Jokes? Oh, the lid comes off.
Are they all lip stuff?
Mm-hmm. The cookie. What's the cookie do? You read. Oh, and these were my absolute favorites. So these were lipsticks that were in ice creams. Yes, that's a 45-year-old lipstick. Look at the little chocolate one.
Oh my god.
Isn't it adorable? And the red and the pink. Oh, and the little peanuts. Remember, the peanuts were like, oh, my mom loved the peanuts. They were green. They were another thing big in the 70s.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
These
Please,
green
no,
ones.
no,
Austin.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm talking
Have you,
here.
did your, I'm gonna talk for a second here. Please, can I, have you ever had one of those fundraisers where one of the prizes was a
She'd
chocolate
kill
eraser that smells like chocolate? You know, one of those things that smells like chocolate? That's what this smells like, but like old.
So,
Nobody
the
cares what I
green
have to say anymore.
lipsticks were mood lipsticks. So you put it on, and it's whatever color your natural beauty brought out. You never knew what color
Really?
you get. Really. And then I have these ones, which are really fun. And they're Coca-Cola bottles, which are also lipstick. And they smell and taste like Coca-Cola.
They taste like Coca-Cola?
I probably should have cleaned all the crap out of them now. But I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that it's still
See,
in
a
there.
project for you.
No, I like that it's in there. Still works. So this is my Avon collection.
What about the cupcake? Did you talk about the cupcake?
Cologne, just perfume. The cherry comes off.
Oh.
It smells good. Ooh, what scent is that? God, I miss Avon smells. It just says, oh, pink and pretty. Avon had like timeless and, oh, they have the most, oh, in the 80s they had this thing called Rio. I was obsessed with Rio. When they discontinued Rio, I cried for years. It was my signature scent.
Cinnabar. Isn't that a smell?
Good.
It does smell good. It's just like,
It smells good.
yikes.
Oh, I love Avon.
It's a loud
Avon
smell.
needs a comeback, like a serious
Okay, so you
comeback.
see all these here? You get to pick 3. And the rest have to go.
I would never do that. I've held these for almost
Pick
50
3.
years.
Sophie's choice.
I would pick one lipstick,
Yeah. She picks the Pepsi bottle,
one of the ice creams,
the fountain, soda fountain cup.
and one of the most popular brooches.
There you go.
Those are my 3.
Now,
By the way,
destroy
if
the rest.
anybody's ever in an antique store, an estate sale, or a yard sale, and you find any of these items, text me. I will send money, like PayPal, ASAP, to buy them for me. Thank you. And now they go back in my mason jar, where they stay until I die.
Who can say when you die?
These were Papa's before mine, so please don't throw them away or sell them at a yard sale or
So
an
Austin
estate sale
gets
when I
them.
die. Whoever wants them, that's going to keep
You're gonna
them
get stuck with
can have
these.
them.
I can offer the lipsticks to my future bride. Say, here's some
If
40-year-old
you marry
lipstick.
a cool enough person, they will treasure these like you gave them gold.
Oh my god.
I have a CD today. Shall we talk about my CD?
It's sadly if we have to.
Well, thank God I'm a country boy. Today's CD is John Denver.
There she goes.
There she goes.
I like this CD.
I love John Denver so
Me too.
much.
This is like a childhood episode.
He is my
All my
favorite
collection
country
and
singer.
my favorite music.
And I was just re-listening to this morning, and I think I realized why I like John Denver so
because
much.
you're your mother.
Well, I do love country sound, particularly the older stuff. And I've listened to a lot of Merle Haggard and Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton. But a lot of the country songs, particularly the guy songs, there's a lot about drinking, about
That's all
fighting,
country is.
about leaving women, and I don't relate to them. I
Not
don't
yet.
relate to them. Well, not yet, you know. I'm not a whiskey drinking, ball fighting.
Your scorching continues on.
I haven't continued my full transformation into a lumberjack yet, right? It's just what Josie calls it.
It's off and running.
But these songs are very nice. John Denver's a very clean country singer. It's very
Yes, he
simple
is.
music.
He's more like folky.
He mostly
country.
sings about nature. He compliments women by saying they're as beautiful as a storm in the Arizona desert, or as beautiful as the Yosemite trees. I tried that. I tried that.
Is he women as beautiful as Yosemite Sam?
You know, it's all
Kangaroo moves.
sweet love song about nature. That's the John Denver sound. That's all of his stuff.
Thank you.
How on earth did you find John Denver?
How on earth? Through my mother. I mean, we play him in car rides
Thank
while
you.
driving to Vegas every year.
Thank you.
Vegas was always our country trip. We always play music like John Denver, Johnny Cash, Juice Newton, Dolly Parton. That's how I discovered that.
Josie,
music.
do you remember driving to Vegas with Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Simon and Garfunkel.
You don't know Peter, Paul, and Mary? Austin sing their hit.
Puff the Magic Dragon. No? It's all early 70s, that folk country
Folk
sound.
music.
We like that, yeah. You know all the John Denver hits. Rocky Mountain High, Annie's Song, Sunshine on My Shoulder.
Sunshine on my shoulder.
Which, by the way, is a very...
makes me happy.
Yeah, it's a very sweet, happy song. You're the one that associates it with death.
It is the soundtrack. to Sunshine.
Yeah.
One of the most depressing 1970s book and mini TV series that ever came out, and I love it. The mom gets cancer, she's gonna cut off her leg, she leaves a diary for the kid, they're hippies, John Denver sings. That's my whole Sunshine. On my shoulder.
The sad song on here is Leaving on a Jet Plane, because John Denver really did leave on a jet plane. Yep. He was a kook. He really was. He flew like prototype planes that he should not have flown. So
He did great music.
Didn't he go to
He
Russia?
did. Yes, yeah. You know, he died in the early 90s?
Yeah.
We didn't get a lot of John Denver. It was very limited. We got like a couple of really good albums and a Muppet special.
Yes.
And that's it. And he came and he went. But he will live on forever. Luna, you familiar with the Fallout games? You play those? John Denver. You know.
Give us a little John Denver there.
Take me
forgot
home,
what year are we on?
country
50.
roads, to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads.
Didn't somebody sing that on Idol last night?
Did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
Arthur.
boy.
I have had a bad day. And
Then you need John Denver.
God,
He's very soft. All of his songs are super soft. John Denver's the softest country singer. He has no grit, and that's fine. That's totally fine. He's very clean.
What is she doing now?
That's why he was with the Muppets.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
laying on the ground.
I thought she was running again.
No.
I just remember we were
She's
driving.
planking. She's planking, everyone.
During the Las Vegas trip, I prepared this country playlist, and oh my God, you Dad, you were like, oh my God, this music's so depressing. And I remember the track came on, and it was just meandering, and you were like, what song is this? And I looked at the title, and it was Merle Haggard, The Bottle Let Me Down.
Oh God.
And you just went, time to switch to Huey
Time
Lewis.
to switch, man. Can't take that depressing stuff for that
Oh
long.
yeah, oh yeah. Pretty much a lot of guy country is drinking in a bar, depressed. But John Denver isn't
Well,
that.
women's country is all about horrible men and how they're
Yes,
going to beat up women.
yeah.
That's Loretta Lynn's
Yeah.
forte.
That's a lot, yeah. This is feel good. There's no abusive relationships or booze drinking here. Just the trees, the lakes,
Nature, granola, hiking.
Colorado hipster music,
What,
right?
what do you think, Rachel? What's the better forlorn woman song? Jolene, about a woman that's saying to this other woman, don't take my man, or Loretta Lynn, you ain't woman enough to take my man.
I like them both.
Or doesn't she have one about taking some woman to Fist City?
Yes.
Loretta Lynn also has a song, it's called Don't Come Home a Drinkin' with Lovin' on Your Mind.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, my
Oh
drinking.
my God.
We're loving on your mind.
And then, arguably, the greatest country song of all time
George Jones.
is about a woman singing about how no matter how horrible your man is, you gotta stand by him.
Oh, that's a good song.
Is
too.
that that's the number one?
Stand by your man
Sometimes it's hard
to be a
to be a
woman.
woman
Oh my God.
loving.
Good song.
Oh my God.
See, this is the kind of thing. This is does
I can't sing.
does
I
Dale
will
do country
sing
music?
country.
What music did Dale play when he performed?
No, I think Dale
He
was
was
a
a
lounge
lounge
singer.
singer,
Right?
right?
Lounge singer,
The
not
cowboy
country.
hat's throwing you off. Although
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know. Do you
yeah.
like country, Dale and Paula?
We're talking to Dale and
Respond
falling
to
out.
us, seriously.
I
We
don't
want to
know. I'm
know.
curious. Yeah, let us know.
You know, I'm thinking about it because I'm going through country music.
Maybe they talk about country stuff a lot, like the convention and
Did Dolly
rodeo
Parton,
and-
"Here You Come Again"? Is
Here
that
you come
great song?
again.
Is that about an abusive guy coming back?
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like
they all
Yeah,
are.
it's
Oh
about a
my
woman who
God.
just got over a man,
Yeah.
and now he is. He's back looking great, and
Yeah.
she can't,
She can't
resist.
resist.
She knows he's terrible.
Those are
Wow.
great songs.
They are great
Those
songs.
are my childhood. That is my childhood. You're singing all of them. Keep
Your
going.
mother was talking
We
about.
do this all night.
See, Tammy Wynette and George Jones were married.
Okay.
Tammy Wynette sang "Stand by Your Man." Now George Jones sang what is arguably the
best
greatest
country
male
song
country song of all time, called "He Stopped Loving Her Today."
He
about a
stopped loving her today.
It's about a guy who's finally over that horrible woman in his life. You know why?
Oh,
because he
can't even sing it
died.
without crying.
Because he's dead.
It's a
Oh
good
my
song.
god.
He stopped
Although-
loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door.
Oh my god.
Upon his door. Although I like that.
And soon they'll carry him away.
The Randy Travis song. What is that one?
Forever and ever, amen?
Forever and ever.
I know my
and
country
ever.
music from that time period.
I love
the,
that
the new
song.
stuff's not country, it's just pop.
Some
It's
is
pop
okay.
with a twang.
No,
Some is really good, Jeff. There
I
are
get it,
some
no, of
out
course.
there,
There's always exceptions
but
to a
there is
rule.
a lot of really bad.
I don't
country
know.
now.
I be
Is there
honest.
any song on the radio today better than Coward of the County, Lucille,
No,
the
not
Gambler?
better. Just said there's some good ones.
Yeah.
Definitely not better.
It's a hard sound to replicate because it's so incredibly analog, especially John Denver. It's so based on string music.
Yeah, there's no technology
Yeah.
in it. It's hillbilly music.
Yes, it's hard to make it modern yet still have that sound to it.
Do you know, like, here's your mother. Your mother doesn't know what happened this morning. But if I sing country music
I have
lyrics,
horrible memory.
she knows them, right? Right, honey?
Horrible memory.
If I go, take the ribbon from your
my
hair.
Now, that's
Shake
not
it
to
loose.
say there isn't room for modern country because, I know this one's an
Can you
older-
sit over here?
I know. Keep going over here. He's talking.
I know this is also an older one, but Walk the Line by Johnny Cash does use bass and drums and more modern.
Well, Johnny Cash has like a rockabilly
Yes,
sound.
he fits more in with modern a bit more, but
Little
still
bit.
has that great classic country sound. Now he's long gone, obviously, but
Yeah,
you
but
know.
he went out with a good
He's
song.
another
Yeah.
one
Oh, yeah.
who knew he was going
He went out
and
with a
recorded.
Bowie.
Bowie.
one.
Yeah, we
And
talked
recorded
about
that
Wax Star
album.
earlier.
Yeah, that was
Bowie and Johnny Cash saw the writing on the wall.
When they knew they were going. Well, so did Loretta Lynn, but she didn't pass. She wrote
Nope.
a really good.
She did. She
She
wrote
wrote
goodbye.
her
Yeah.
goodbye song 2 years ago, and then she had a stroke, and I was like, "Oh my God, she called it! Here we go."
And
she wrote
still-
the song,
still
And the here's
and
the
then She
opposite.
decided she ain't going nowhere.
Willie Nelson will outlive us all.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I love Willie.
He's smoking the magic stuff,
I don't
keeping him
care
alive.
what he's doing as long as he's alive.
Best Willie Nelson song.
On the
Blue
road
Eyes
again.
Crying in
Blue
the
Eyes.
Rain.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
my.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
I like road trips. I
Well,
like.
I do too.
And the twilight glow, I see her.
Reminds me of driving around the
Blue
streets, the roads. In
eyes
Tennessee.
crying
in
in the rain.
It's a good one.
How about see your mother again, she has her short-term memory gone. But if I go he looked down into her brown eyes.
Oh, that's a good one.
What song is that?
Look down into her brown eyes.
Said say a prayer
Yeah.
for me. She threw her arms around him. God keep
Oh,
us
it's right
free.
there. That's a good one too.
You don't know the name of the song though.
Oh, how about
One bad song
There were
title.
7 Spanish angels.
Will the
At the
soul be unbroken
By and by, Lord, by and by. I love that one too.
That's a spiritual song. That's not really a country music
Loretta Lynn
song.
has like 500 spiritual gospel
Yeah.
Like,
albums.
do
I
you
love them
consider-
all.
gospel music?
No, they go
is
hand in hand, but we were
Yeah.
talking country. Like, do you consider
I consider that country.
"Oh Brother, We're Out Thou"
Yeah.
country music?
Yeah, and gospel.
You got
Hey,
that old timey
most-
songs
John
by the
Denver
Soggy Bottom
is
Boys?
gospel.
Most country
John
is
Denver's gospel.
Austin would like "Man of Constant Sorrow."
That's a good one.
I don't know.
You don't know what that is?
No. Sounds depressing.
We should watch that movie. That's a great
I only watched
movie.
it for the music. I like the
The
music.
thing is with country music, it's too dour. I need peppy country music. I need something a
No,
bit more
sometimes
pep.
you just need to sing the sad ones.
Oh my
Country
God.
music is about sad.
Yeah.
And even their sad ones can be peppy. How
Oh,
about
my-
prop me up against the jukebox
Oh,
when I
no.
die? That's a very peppy song.
Yeah.
There's a lyric in that song, "Set me up with a mannequin. Just remember that I prefer blondes."
Oh my
I
God.
love that.
Wow.
That's a
They're
fun
desperate.
song.
These are desperate
Oh,
songs.
do you remember that? Here, okay, well, newer country. Not newer, but newer to us.
New-ish.
Yeah. The band Perry, they're not irrelevant anymore, so I'm calling them.
It's a decade ago.
Oh, yeah,
Do
no,
you
that.
remember that song?
If
Oh
I
my God.
Die Young.
If I Die
Your mother used to
Young.
sing
Remember
that
song, Tennessee?
song all
It's a good
day.
song. I like
That's
it.
a
But
great
you know
song.
what? Band Perry took that emo look that My Chemical Romance made popular, and they fused it with country.
Yeah, but now they're totally pop.
They
Remember we
switched.
looked them
Oh,
up
yeah.
and they were
No,
totally.
no, old.
They're
school.
like
yeah.
the band Evanescence, Perry.
Yeah.
That's a song came to mind.
Oh, you know a really
What else
good,
you got?
What
this
else
is
you
going to
got?
sound completely random, but
What
I
else you
actually
got?
recommend the soundtrack for the first Hunger Games
Oh,
movie.
you're always talking about
not
this.
I know it is country. No, it is. It's country.
You guys listen
It's the lead
to.
singles by Taylor Swift.
You guys listen to the Hunger Games.
she was country?
Your mother
Yeah,
was busy
when she was
listening to
country, yeah.
Twilight.
That was a good soundtrack.
Good
That
soundtrack.
was a really good
See,
soundtrack.
I like the Hunger Games soundtrack. You like the Twilight soundtrack,
Yes, that was a
and I
good
bet if you listen to some of the Hunger Games soundtrack, you would love it because
Probably.
it's all songs about dying, drinking, getting beaten. I mean, that's what most of these songs are about. You know, we need more country songs about travel, like on the road again. Country
There's
songs
country
about hitting the road.
Let me think. What's a traveling song?
On the road again?
Yeah, like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, well, that's a given.
I've been everywhere, man.
I've been everywhere, man. Something else came to mind and I lost
Georgia?
it. Georgia. That's a.
Now, see, that's Ray Charles. The best version is Ray Charles. Ray Charles' voice is so good. Even Huey Lewis, when he did We Are the World, couldn't even speak to Ray Charles. He was so nervous.
Do you count Sinatra or any Rat Pack member as country?
No.
No.
That's standards.
Okay.
No.
Trying to think what the rules are here.
Willie Nelson, Randy Travis,
Okay.
Johnny Cash, Ronnie Millsap,
Okay.
the Statler Brothers, the Oak Ridge Boys.
Elvira.
Yeah, that's easy.
Oh my God.
Giddy up, bop,
I could
bop,
not name
mow,
any
mow.
modern country singer.
Kenny
Isn't there?
Rogers. Every Kenny Rogers.
Let me think of it.
ever.
Modern country singers. Can you name any? I can't name any.
Luke Bryan?
Yes.
Eric Church?
Blake
There's-
Shelton.
okay, one of them sounds like
Casey
Gromit the
Musgraves.
Frog.
Okay, Casey Musgraves is awesome because she's got that Loretta twang that not a lot of the girls keep. And Miranda Lambert, I love her.
Who?
Little Red Wagon.
Austin just goes, who?
Who? What's
All
the
right.
song about swerving like George Jones? I don't mean like that
Yeah,
one.
that was what was
I'm
that
losing
chubby guy?
control.
That was Jason Aldean.
Jason
There
Aldean.
you go. You love that one.
I used to love
Poor
him.
Jason Aldean,
And then he left his
man.
wife, and I had no respect for
No,
him.
but he was the one that tragedy struck in Vegas. It was his concert.
this was before
That's
that.
a terrible thing to have happen.
It is a terrible thing to
poor
happen.
people.
And he was very supportive. He did a lot of good for
He was talking about a dirt
after
road.
that happened.
Yeah, that's the same song.
But yeah.
No, you're thinking of crud like that garbage Florida Georgia line.
I knew you were gonna go
Oh,
there. I like Florida Georgia line.
You do?
Yes.
Oh no, they're.
Yes.
no, Florida Georgia line, Lady Antebellum.
I love
This is
it.
all just
I love Lady
disposable.
No.
Shania Twain, Faith Hill.
I don't know any of these people now.
Okay,
You've
those
lost
are not
me.
newbies. Those are classic women. What are you talking about?
Tim McGraw,
No.
Keith Urban.
George Strait.
Oh, no, George Strait's good. It's the other guy. Who's the really boring guy?
I love Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson.
He's a good,
If you
patriotic.
if you ever need Austin to
Man.
fall asleep,
No.
put some Alan Jackson
Hey,
on,
he
and
sang
you'll
the
just
9/11 song.
drift away.
And I don't think I could have got through
So did that-
9/11 without Alan Jackson.
So did that cartoon character
How
Toby
come no
Keith.
singers have made a big song about this to get me
Oh,
through it?
oh no, it's coming.
Nobody's
They,
done nothing.
they already announced today the COVID songs are coming.
Yeah.
Like, I need an Alan Jackson
What, you don't
song.
think the Rolling Stones Ghost Town counts?
No.
I'm living in a ghost town.
No.
Toby
Okay,
Keith.
does
I
Kid
love
Rock
Toby
count as
Keith.
country?
He's like a cartoon character.
I know. Okay, Toby Keith is beyond silly. Like, what was that song? I remember the really bad one, but I loved it anyways. I mean, it was just over the top ridiculous. It was like a
You
meme.
know,
The whole song was just.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I'm
yes,
talking about.
that's the. I want to talk about
I
me.
want to talk about
the
I wanna
worst.
Talk about me. I want to talk about.
You know, Toby Keith.
Talk about yeah.
I love that.
Because in the song, Austin, he goes, "We talk about when you start."
Yeah.
Oh, the worst.
You know, Toby Keith loves that bar and grill.
Yeah, I also know the guy tried to charge me $18 for a bologna sandwich.
I had to go
We
there.
had dinner there, and it was $60, and the
When I
food
heard
was
it open.
Yeah.
trailer
We
quality.
went Valentine's Day. 10
You
years
know
ago.
what?
At Harrah's.
I don't care. I loved it.
So does Kid Rock count as country?
Yes, he does. He is
Okay.
Southern rock.
He's
country.
hick hop.
Okay, wait. Can we say
Southern rock.
Kid Rock, Willie Nelson was slowly bridging the gap between pop and country.
I could say that. You know, Kid Rock is BFFs with Loretta Lynn. Like,
Yes.
they literally have dinner at her house every
Yeah,
night.
so
They're
was like
like
Cash Kids,
like
correct?
that. So I just love that they're so close.
Yep.
That's like his mama.
Oh, and the White Stripes. That's another pop rock
Jack
band that's
is
very,
very
close.
close with
yeah.
Loretta Lynn. Yes. Well, it's just somebody who doesn't love Loretta Lynn. Doesn't matter where you come
There
from.
you go. There you go.
Loretta Lynn.
Yeah.
Right?
I want to go to Dollywood.
Your mother got close to Crystal Gale
Yeah, I
and
know
started
that.
crying.
I know.
Yeah, at Stagecoach a few years back, Loretta Lynn was supposed to perform, and it was
I
like
think
my
we talked about this on the show on her
fifth time
birthday.
to try and see her.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. But I got to see. I got to
Yeah,
see.
Yeah.
we're going in circles again.
I got to see Crystal.
We're going
It's like
in circles.
same DNA, same bloodline. It was something. So yeah.
You know, you want a man with
The
a...
slow hand.
Oh my
But
god.
with an easy touch.
Oh my god.
How about Charlie Pride? Kiss an Angel, good morning.
Kiss an angel, good morning. And love her like those people walking by. Okay, I love that song. It's like one of my big ones. It's
All
really
these Californians walking by are like, what the
There's a
heck
whole
is
bunch of
What is
people
she
walking by.
singing?
This is not what
They
what's
don't
popular
understand what
music.
I'm saying.
What's popular? The Jonas Brothers, people like that, right?
That was on the
No.
radio. I don't even know what it was.
I do know a Jonas song, and I didn't know that. I was singing the words, and Josie said
Yeah, I
it
don't
was
know
them.
what that is.
I'm like, how do I know that?
That's what they like. Yeah, people like Jonas.
Weren't they in
Brothers.
Camp Rock or something?
I think so. Big Time Rush.
Oh, she said yes.
Somebody knew Big Time Rush. I don't
Big
know.
Time Rush.
I don't know.
What about the New Monkeys?
The New Monkeys.
You ever seen those?
No.
Oh, remind me to show you on
Oh my
YouTube.
god! I've been listening to a lot of the New Monkey stuff. I like their newer work.
Oh.
Before they die.
Take the last train to
Yeah, I love that
Clarksville,
song.
and I'll meet you at the station. Can be here by 4:30, cause I've made your reservation.
No.
Oh, no. Cause I'm leaving in the
God.
morning, and I must see
I'm too
you
tired for
again.
this. I have
We'll have
coffee,
one
but
more
it's doing
night
nothing.
together till the morning takes me. I love the Monkeys.
What about Happy Trails?
the
Do you know
Then
Happy
and
Trails?
Now album was very big with me. Okay, sorry.
You know Happy
See, you
Happy
say-
Trails?
You say you don't get my music taste, but I think we have a lot more.
No one
in
wants to
common
sing my
musically
cowboy
than you
music.
think.
What's Happy Trails?
Happy Trails
Trails
to...
to you. That's like my dad. type of
Okay,
music.
so
How about this? Let's see if she knows this song. I've been walking these streets so long.
yes, that's
I know.
I'm a rhinestone
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
cowboy.
Yeah, I do love that
Do-do.
song.
Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo.
Neil Diamond, he counts as country.
No.
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 Neil Diamond's easy listening, baby.
But I do like Neil Diamond.
Oh come on, he could count as country.
Who doesn't love Neil Diamond?
It's a small jump to make. If you're putting Kid Rock with country, you can put Neil Diamond with country.
I would put him in the category of good music, which all country's in already. So you could add him to that.
Also, what about Slim Whitman?
Oh, who's that?
Slim Whitman, who sings when all the
What?
aliens get killed in Mars Attacks.
Oh
Now you want
God.
We were doing so good.
Okay, what about Cake? Does Cake
Oh.
count as country?
No.
No.
I don't know. That's
I know,
second
here's, no, here's a better
sounds
question.
pretty country.
Are the Eagles country?
Yes.
See?
Yes.
Yeah, but they're way overplayed.
Hotel California
way
is like
Worst song
up
ever.
there as
Yeah,
one of the best songs
overloaded
ever
now.
done. I don't care how much it plays, and Jeff shuts it off on the radio when it comes on out. That is like a sin.
It's one of my top
It, like-
favorites. So,
Okay.
Hotel California.
Love it.
Not country.
Is
No. Too
All
rock.
Eagles.
Well, okay. Now you're really
Hotel
broadening the
California is
scope.
rock. It's not country.
Yeah.
But Lion Eyes is country.
Yeah.
so is
Take It to the Limit is country-ish.
Country's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever makes you think of the open road, right?
Well, your mom's got a song in mind. An
I
Eagle
do, but I'm
song?
losing it.
It's not Lion Eyes?
No. Another Eagle
New
song.
Kid in Town?
No.
I'm running out of hits. I mean, they got a lot of hits.
They have a lot of hits.
Witchy Woman?
This is going into
Now it's gonna drive me crazy.
the early 70s rock bands that I'm just not into. Like, you like Leonard Skinner? They're a similar
I can't
band.
stand
Heck
Leonard
yeah.
Skinner.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
figured.
Sweet
no.
home Alabama.
Yeah.
If I never hear it again. Sweet Home Alabama is a McDonald's hamburger.
You guys, man, you just don't know how to feel.
No.
Okay, is Leonard Skinner country?
Yes,
Yes.
they're Southern rock.
No, Leonard
country.
Skinner's dead.
They were kind of like Kid Rock before Kid Rock.
How
They're
about the
first
Doobie Brothers?
generation Of Southern rock. Doobie Brothers would be considered that too.
Oh, Blackwater, keep on rolling.
Oh, what about, I know a band you really like. Do they count as country? Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Hootie and the Blowfish is pop.
Darius Rucker
He's
is the
country.
biggest country
Oh,
star
he is solo
of
career.
all time.
Okay.
So
So his solo career.
I still
Okay.
count him all as country. He was country. Then he sang the same way he sings now.
What about Escape Club?
Desperado?
Yeah, Desperado. We forgot Desperado.
But that's not the one I was thinking of.
Really? Not
Ah,
Desperado?
That's not it, but that's a good one. Okay, wait. I'll come back. Hold on.
What about Escape Club?
Oh, take it easy.
Yeah, there you go. That's country.
That's country.
Oh my God.
God.
I was
I can
standing
make
on a
country.
corner in
Winslow,
Winslow, Arizona.
Arizona.
Such a fine sight to see. There's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down
There's
to take
a lot
a
of
look
people
at
out
me.
walking tonight.
Yeah.
Like every direction.
It looks like trick or treating in the
It's
70s.
really crazy.
Like when ET goes trick or treating.
Does the Cause
They're all
movie
going
soundtrack
crazy on
count
day
as
50.
country?
No.
Life
No.
is a highway.
What's that band?
And I
wanna
wanna
check
ride
all
it
day
night
long.
long. I suck with you.
That's a
You
cute car.
you had to grow up with that because of me.
Yeah.
What's that
I
band
love
called?
Cause, man. I don't know. Luna, you haven't said my. Oh,
Rachel,
you're not-
Life is a Highway?
Who are you?
Life is a
What's the
highway.
band?
Oh,
Where was Luna?
I don't know.
Little left.
Who,
Oh my
Who
God.
does Life is a Highway?
I don't know.
Okay, let me look it up.
Oh my God.
It's not like I don't have a phone in my hand.
People are yelling at the TV right now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only one of the most
come on.
popular bands of the last 20 years.
Dad, you like the-
Romo, you're not fast enough.
It's not Romo.
No, Romo will know.
Romo doesn't listen to that garbage.
Well, then you know who would know? Laura Prawl.
Is Cause the first dud Pixar movie?
Is it Rascal Flatts?
Yes, Rascal
Really?
Flatts. There you go.
There you go.
They're like the one country person I don't like. I never had a thing for them. No, sorry. They did make me think of another band though that I like.
What about that Toes in the Water guy?
Oh yes, I love that song. It makes me want to be on vacation on some hot topical island.
The Zach Brown Band?
Yes, he was awesome.
What about John
Yeah.
Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band?
Emo was awesome. Like, have you heard about Zach Brown lately? Is he still a thing? I don't
No,
know.
just Zach Sokol.
Are you seriously haven't heard
Shout out
about
to
him?
Zach.
Zach.
Now wait, Zach, if you're watching, you listen to a lot of like rockabilly music, right?
Zach does?
Yeah, because whenever we're driving, you always have like rockabilly music on.
Like the Stray Cats?
Yeah, or Johnny Cash, or a lot of like late '60s, '50s. Unless I'm wrong, Zach, and I'm mixing you up with somebody else, but I
I
swear.
don't see that as music type.
Yeah,
but
I know. Okay, I'm gonna take a guess. I think it's because Zach, if you're watching, you like the Fallout games, right? So you play all the vintage music from the Fallout games. Fallout was like a big reason on why people got back into country music. That they licensed so many great artists, including John Denver, whose family sponsored the game and allowed them to use all of his music.
Hey, Ryder's back. You want to sing some country with us?
What country do you
Oh,
like?
I know something she will 100% join in. Country road, take me home.
This is how it's coming back.
To the place.
No, you know what she likes?
My brain goes to two
West
songs,
Virginia.
but I don't know who sings them, and
Okay.
I don't know any of their lyrics, and I don't know if they're country.
Okay,
But
what
I
are
think
they?
of country.
We'll help you
I
out.
think of I cut my bangs with some rusty
Yes,
kitchen
that is
scissors.
Miranda Lambert.
Oh, that's that.
Making Mama proud.
That's what I think of.
Yes.
Is that the one about being a tornado?
It's about This Ain't Your Mama's Breakdown
Yeah.
or something.
There's one where I'm a tornado. She sings.
What was the one that your American Girl video is to?
Oh, my song.
Is that country?
Oh, that's country. Girl, I'm so proud of you right now.
What?
Girl. Daddy, what's that song? Do you know?
Girl Crush?
Yeah, that song.
I got a girl crush. Wait, who was the name of the band?
One Hit Wonder.
Girl Crush? That's not Lady Antebellum?
Is that Lady Annabelle?
Why should it be like I know?
Okay, I gotta know now. God, that's a good song. So
No,
if
it's
you go on YouTube,
something town.
and you
Little Big
search-
Town?
You search. What do you search? American Girl. What's the name of the video?
It's unlisted. I don't know. You don't want anybody to see it. It's Rachel's doll collection.
Why
Rachel's
is it
American.
unlisted?
No, I'm just saying that.
Oh, I'm like,
Oh
I
my
better.
God.
I'm gonna go look for it now. I don't trust you.
Sometimes
Josie,
this show is painful
Your
spiritually.
Your hero is a country
I
singer.
got a girl crush.
Taylor Swift.
Not anymore.
She was a country singer.
Born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely didn't. She grow up like in Nashville with a guitar.
She grew
Why do
up.
you-
She grew up a model.
Little Big Town. It was Little Big Town. That's a great song.
I'm trying to think of other songs I know. And I don't know if this is country. My brain went to Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, that's Neil Diamond.
Bum, bum, bum.
He doesn't
That
sing
song.
that. That's not
Yeah,
from
but
the
we-
song.
but
That's something
yeah.
the audience does.
Great song.
And-
Great song.
Touching you, touching me.
Or
I'm gonna find it.
I'm trying to think of another one, but I don't know the words. Like I know it, if that makes sense.
Put you on the spot
Oh.
here.
Why don't I just look on my own page?
I know how to find it. Is it not the link in the YouTube video? Is
That's
it
what I
not that?
said.
Put it in the comments down below. Does Neil Diamond count as country?
is.
Okay, everyone, please
I
look
wanna
up
know.
Rachel's American Girl Doll Collection on YouTube, okay? And you'll get this adorable video of me and my doll collection. Do you want to see?
You can't put it on you.
Okay, Rachel's American Girl Doll Collection.
I also think of make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. I think of that
What?
song.
Yes, that's
Oh, I remember that.
That's Florida Georgia
Florida
line.
Georgia line.
The bun taco.
Bun taco has something to do with Florida Georgia line.
You used to listen to it on the way to school.
Oh, yes, I would.
The
listen to it
billboard
on
for the
drive.
bun taco.
Okay.
Back
It was
in
very
back in
popular.
Riverside.
They
County.
played that
Yeah.
song like every 5 minutes
Yeah.
on the radio back then.
Yeah,
so probably.
that's all the country has. Used to look so good. I want to roll my windows down. When people used to roll windows down,
Yeah.
Ask your mother about the Dixie Chicks.
that is a weird song. I don't like that.
That's a
I don't
great
like
song.
that.
I love the Dixie Chicks.
Is
I
it-
loved.
I swear that there's another one.
They're supposed to have some sort of comeback this year.
It's about like a dude and his son, right?
Yeah, he's got his toes in the water. You like that one? Butt in the sand.
That's not about a guy and his son.
No,
to do.
not the son. His son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
His son.
Oh, I think you meant
Son.
the son.
Okay, tell me more.
Idiot. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the song about the guy driving. I want to be like daddy when I grow up.
Yes, that one.
These are chicken nuggets.
Oh,
remember? He was taking
God.
McDonald's in the song. He talks about taking them to get his chicken nuggets. What is that song?
He says his prayers or something like that. I don't know it.
It's now been retitled to the Baby Yoda song.
The baby chicken nuggies.
Oh, Josie, what is that song?
I don't know. I just know the
Just
plot
go to
line of the
Google.
song. I
Type
don't
in-
know any of
Type
the
in
lyrics.
Chicken Nugget song. It'll come right up.
Lyrics country is what she has.
She doesn't Google right,
That's pretty
Josie.
broad there, Mom.
I'm going better. Give me a moment.
Oh, I'm gonna go listen to John Denver
You are
eat
not
some
gonna get what-
granola.
Rodney Atkins.
I'm
is
ready
that
to
it?
head out.
Okay, let's listen to see if it's Rodney.
When the
No,
sun
don't
comes
play it.
up,
You're gonna get us copy.
do you
Hold low.
have cakes on the griddle?
What?
Oh, you want to make
When the sun
What?
comes up, do you have cakes on the griddle?
Cakes on? What does that mean? Like McDonald's, a McGriddle? I'm
And
just
life
talking
ain't-
loud so that we don't get copyright flagged for the music. I'm
Do you know
talking
you know what
loud.
song I'm
What?
referring
No,
to?
I don't. What song?
When
are
the
you
sun
referring
comes
to?
up, I got
That's
cakes
what-
on the griddle.
What?
Yes.
What?
Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle.
What?
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
he sings
that's
so
what I
fast,
said,
and there's
Nuggets
so much
are
fiddle.
Yes, he doesn't get the
There's so much
voice on
fiddle in the
Nuggets
song
is
with the
gone.
grill.
Rodney Atkins watching you is the most amazing fatherhood bonding. Watching your
Yeah,
soccer.
and what's the other version of that for daughters? Do you know? You have to- yes. What is
Oh.
it? I
Wait.
can give it to you in a second, but I want you to get
There was
it.
a song I used to love.
Oh, yeah.
About daddies and little girls.
Yeah. Look at her. Look at her.
Now I've got the chicken nuggets
All
song
right.
in my mind.
This one is called "Stealing Cinderella."
Yes! Who sang that one? Oh my God, Josie, you didn't know that song, but I like that song because you're a little girl and the daddy.
It's about a guy talking to a guy who's there to pick his daughter up for a
Yes,
date.
for the prom or something, and it's called "Stealing Cinderella." I don't know if it's called "Stealing Cinderella," but
Your mother used to listen to all this garbage.
no, the song was beautiful. Look at the words. It was Chuck Wicks.
Oh, Chuck
Would
Wicks
have never remembered that.
of
He must have been a
the
one-hit
Southampton Wicks. All right, you guys about ready to end this
Happy
thing?
Star Wars.
wonder. It's all about when she was a kid, and it's, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
so beautiful.
She was looking for a pillow fight
She
with a
was
popsicle
playing
grin.
Cinderella. She was riding her first bike, bouncing on the bed and looking for a pillow fight, running through the sprinkler with the big popsicle grin, dancing with her dad, looking up at him. In her eyes, I'm Prince Charming, but to him, I'm just some fella riding into still Cinderella.
Oh my God.
It's about a guy who's coming as she grew up to take her away and go marry her never in life. And
We found it.
Music
Your mother hasn't
is
cried once, and we've
rock
talked about
best.
Stand By Your Man. He stopped loving her today. Jolene.
I love Jolene.
Jolene.
Everybody loves Jolene. That's why she steals men.
Jolene, please don't take him.
This
even
brings
though
me back.
you
I remember
can.
collecting all
That
these.
song is so good. I love that song. Is Hey There Delilah country?
No, but it's an amazing song.
What's the best Dolly Parton song?
of all time?
Isn't there one
I
that's
would
talking
pick
about
one.
waking up?
I would pick one that nobody
Yeah,
else.
mine
would
What did
agree
Josie
upon.
say?
That one. Yes, that one.
What one?
9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5.
That song.
What a way to make a No, mine would be
Two
I
Doors
have
Down.
Two favorites.
No.
You guys have fast music, and I'm thinking like
No.
me and Little Andy. You
The
know, I'm
be-
thinking-
no, that song's terrible.
Me and
That
Little
is the
Andy.
equivalent
No,
of.
that song is really
that's the
good.
equivalent of the kid buying shoes for his mother.
I love that.
you know that song, Austin?
Yes.
Can I buy these shoes for my mother, please, so that when she
it's such a
sees
good song.
Jesus tonight, she can
She
look
gets
good?
the hospital
No.
for Christmas.
Listen,
Oh
you
my
guys
God,
are so
shoes.
off base.
And someone stranger's going to give her the money so he can
The
give
best-
her the shoes and say goodbye to her because she's going
The
to heaven.
best Dolly Parton song is easy. I will always love you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but it's
forget
been remade
forget
by
Whitney
so
Houston.
many people
The first
that I
version is
can't.
so
Plus, it was
pure.
also Whitney Houston made it hugely popular the year my dad
But it's
died.
about Dolly.
And I used
No,
to-
no.
You can't change my memory to the song.
Whitney Houston's came out in the 90s for the movie My
Who
Bodyguard.
sang- Okay, I'm going to look this up.
So anyway,
My Bodyguard. Or
going,
The Bodyguard. My Bodyguard's about a kid and a bully.
Do you remember going to Walmart 15 years ago? to get
Yes,
these?
yes.
Yeah, look at all these figures they came out with.
Yes, look at your mother Googling to see if she's right.
Well, I just want to know if that,
Released 1992.
if that wasn't the song, what other
That
song
wasn't
was
the
it?
song.
Hold up. 1974, 1983.
No. I know the original people.
Ma'am.
Okay. Are you guys want to talk country music some more, or are we done?
I have to find something.
Why does this figure look way better than this figure?
Quality control, baby.
So this one has lots of articulation.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I think he has 2 points of articulation.
Yeah, and he's even sculpted badly.
And I want to show you the back. You got great characters, a little bio. Look at the little animated Yoda, the slick logo, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they really care. Okay, now look at the back of this one.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
You can do stuff with your phone. That's all it says.
I couldn't even tell you that. All I see is wargs.
Go ahead, Josie. What's up?
I was just say, I was gonna ask for some advice here. If anyone is in high school right now and doing online school, I just want to ask, how? How are you doing this? What kind of sorcery are you using to make your brain work at home? How are you doing it? I could really use an answer to that
All right.
question.
Put it in the comments below.
Because the answer is that I haven't done any schoolwork since spring break.
Okay,
Now,
y'all.
talk about the yodeling kid.
The yodeling kid, the Walmart kid?
Yes.
Have you heard his song?
Let's hear it.
I
Yodeling,
found
yodeling.
it. It was a Whitney Houston song, but it wasn't that one. I knew there was a hit in 1984 that Whitney Houston sang, and I have no connection to Whitney Houston. Don't like her, never liked her, never will.
Because
However,
of this.
I just wasn't a fan. It's not my type of music. However, she happened to sing the like popular sad song when my dad died, and I would just sing this song in my bedroom over and over and over and cry. And as soon as I saw the lyrics, I'm like, that's it. I can hear it playing in my head. I'm gonna bring up some lyrics. I can read it.
Not gonna load.
Why is it having trouble all of a sudden?
Well, I'm going to head out, y'all.
All at
Is that
once,
okay?
I'm drifting on a lonely sea, wishing you'd come back to me, and that's all that matters now. All at once, I'm drifting on a lonely sea, wishing you'd come back to me. I sing that a lot.
This is a terribly sad episode.
Yeah, I have not thought of that song since 1984. Like totally, like stopped it in my head.
You knew the country music discussion would get you bawling at some
All at
point.
once.
The
That's the name of that
yodeling
song.
kid released
There
a
they are.
song.
But I'm still not a Whitney Houston fan.
And
Sorry, she gave me a song. I'll take it. Has a horrible memory.
Here, wear my country
God,
hat. It'll
no.
make you feel better.
Go back to talking about
Go back to
me,
country.
me and little Andy.
Me and Little Andy is the cutest
The
song
worst
ever.
song ever.
No, it was cute. I loved her baby voice. How about Code of Many Colors? That's a great one.
That's a good song.
That one has a book. I used to read it.
And it was a
over and over
movie
and over
with the
and
girl
over.
from Young and the Restless.
That's recently.
It's a lot of country music.
Okay.
I could talk country music
All right,
until the sun comes up.
Josie's going to throw it to me so we can
Trust
end
me.
this
I'm gonna throw
thing.
it to you.
But there's so many good country
Well,
songs.
you might
Just
not.
throw,
didn't
just
even
throw it
get
yourself. Just
Well, because we live in Orange County.
Austin, stop talking.
What do you have to say?
Well, I was just going to say, because we live in the LA area, Orange County, that pop rock dominates the music scene because we gave birth to Green Day and Weezer and bands like that.
Weezer is not a real band. Weezer's terrible.
Country too.
But what I'm saying is, if you leave this area, you'll find that the majority of the country still has country music as number one. Country music.
I think
is
I was just
massive
raised
here.
on it. You know, when I was a child, I lived in Missouri, not California.
Goodbye.
What, she just
Goodbye.
rolled him right out of the sea. Yeah, so do you have any last words?
Just call Rachel Angel of the Morning.
All right, y'all.
Just call me.
Me and Mr. Denver gonna eat some granola.
Just
Kiss
touch
her
my
angel
cheek
in morning,
before
baby,
you
yeah.
leave.
Love her like a devil till she gets back
Austin
home.
out.
Bye.
Bye.
I
Is
am
it
losing
time
my
now?
mind. It is day 50.
I think I'm just gonna listen to country music more and obviously really boost my, like, I don't know, I feel really good.
Serotonin?
Ooh, what's that?
That's the best.
Does that make you feel happy? Because even though it makes me feel incredibly sad, it makes me peaceful. It makes me
I
feel.
don't know if is that serotonin? It's when you like, your like happy energy comes out.
Yes.
It's the thing your brain releases when you're happy. I could
Maybe-
use some serotonin.
Maybe I should play country music in the background when I try and help students on the phone.
No,
all
because
day.
then they're gonna be like, "What is that?"
Yeah, they already can't hear me. All right, so yeah, we've decided I like country music.
Good morning, everybody. We had some technical problems with the show last night, so new outro. Everybody is going about their daily routine here. Rachel is working hard in a room from home. You know, she's still working. Josie's still figuring out online school, and there's stuff going on. It's, you know, life goes on. Yesterday was May the 4th. We talked about that stupid corporate, it's Star Wars Day, which makes no sense other than the stupid pun of May the 4th and May the 4th was never a thing growing up. If you wanted to celebrate the movie, you celebrated May 25th because that's when it came out. But those of us who were Star Wars fans from day one never needed a special day to be told that we could like Star Wars, and it was certainly never mainstream at school. I took a lot of heat for my Star Wars lunchboxes and t-shirts that I wore, and that never really bothered me, but I just was always confused at why people were so angry that I liked Star Wars. You know, every birthday party was Star Wars. Every Halloween costume was Star Wars. It was my entire childhood, from I can remember up until teenage years when Star Wars itself ended. It never occurred to me that Star Wars would be this thing that went on forever, and now it's going to be going on forever. That's a weird thing. You know, some things just end. When I saw Back to the Future 3 in the theaters, opening day, summer 1990, I remember telling myself, this is all going to end, so you should enjoy it, and I did. And I've loved Back to the Future ever since. There have been, you know, that silly meme of this is the day Marty McFly went into the future. Thank goodness that all ended. But Star Wars is a different animal. Star Wars is this huge corporate machine, and they have to sell as much product to as many people as possible. And they don't really, which is weird. You know, the movies are lackluster. There's not anything to buy that's Star Wars. If you go to the store, it's all just stuff either for very little kids or characters you don't care about. It's a real bummer because Star Wars has always been my go-to, placebo to feel good. You know, having a bad day, go buy a Star Wars figure. Watch the movie. And Star Wars has taught all of this whole generation of my generation to consume and collect. And now there's nothing to consume or collect, which is fairly weird. Sure, there are bursts of products that come out, and you're like, oh, that's cool. Like the retro figures came out. I was like, oh, I'll track those down and buy those. But after that, I saw some new stuff in the store that it wasn't much. A couple of them Empire Strikes Back anniversary figures, but they're $20 a piece, and you really shouldn't open them because the packaging is so nice. What am I going to do with another $20 item that does nothing but sit there in a package? So you scale down, you go on eBay and you buy old stuff and you support smaller businesses. But it's fascinating to see what has become of Star Wars and this corporate May the 4th. They had to announce something yesterday, so they announced that what's his name, Waikiki, Waititi, he's great director. He directed Thor Ragnarok and Jojo Rabbit. So they've decided to give him a Star Wars movie. The only problem is that he's directing Thor 4. So, and I don't think they've even started. So whatever he's doing in Star Wars is going to be years from now. And a lot of times they do this. They make a big announcement. They give somebody the reins to a Star Wars project. And then they quietly just dismiss it. You know, Josh Trank was excused. Colin Trevorrow was excused. Lord and Miller were fired and their movie given to Ron Howard. So this announcement doesn't mean anything to me. Who knows if they'll ever make his Star Wars movie. The guys from Game of Thrones were given a trilogy, which evaporated. Rian Johnson, after Last Jedi, was given his own trilogy, which is now not happening. So there's more not happening with Star Wars than happening with Star Wars. And how weird is that? For something that they paid so much money for and is considered to be so valuable that they don't do anything with it. I mean, there's a TV show on Disney Plus. Okay, that gets people to subscribe to Disney Plus, and that's where the money is right now. Rock and roll. But it's weird that they don't have a long-term plan. I mean, we saw a whiteboard with some project ideas, and they were just silly. They were written by people who obviously have never watched a Star Wars movie, or if they did, were checking their phone while they watched it. That's an unfortunate series of events to steal a book title. Oh well. You know, I love Star Wars and I have it with me, and you know, I named my kid Luke Skywalker, for God's sake. You know, my second kid is Austin, Indiana, for Indiana Jones. I'm a Lucasfilm guy. So for me to say there's nothing going on with Star Wars is, you know, it's a sign of the times. You've lost an entire generation. I don't feel the need to post ranting videos like some of the ones I see on YouTube. That's not for me. You know, I'm a positive kind of guy. I like to talk positive. That's just what we do. This shutdown has been hard. Not being able to see the people you like, you love, and watching people that you love lose their jobs. And people want to say that there's this weird shorthand that it's people just want to get a haircut. That's not true at all. People don't want haircuts. People want the people who give haircuts to keep their jobs and to stay employed, and for businesses to stay employed, and for life to become some semblance of normal. And that doesn't mean that you want people to die. You know, there is a nuanced argument to this that's not completely black and white, but those opinions are stifled. And this show is the only outlet I have for even saying that, because I'm not in the mood. I'm not the guy to argue with people. You know, I don't like arguing with people. I can. I'm relatively good at it, but I don't like doing it. It's not my point. I don't want to change your mind. You know, I just want to live my life with my family. And that's what we're doing here on the Shutdown Diaries. Day 50. We're living our lives and doing what we can to stay afloat and to stay sane. I've got a teenage daughter who desperately wants to go back to school. I've got an older child who desperately wants a job. And I've got a middle child who works so hard every day because he's essential that it's tough to watch him get abused by people who are just frazzled to the point of oblivion. And I watch my wife work really hard from her bedroom. You know, that's tough. It's a tough road, and I do it all as the captain of this ship, and I have huge responsibilities to keep my family safe, and I don't take those duties lightly. So I'm doing what I can, you do what you can, and we will get through this, and things will get back to some semblance of normal, and life will go back to the way we want it, and that's a good thing. People will have birthdays, people will have anniversaries and graduations, and they will buy pets, and life will go on. Even if it isn't today. Day 50 of the Shutdown Diaries here on 91 Reasons.